Hello, real estate rock stars. Kelly here. And I want to talk today about buyer lead generation and some strategies that you can employ right now in creating and crafting offers to get buyers to do that one thing that we all want them to do: talk to our lender, get that pre approval, and start the trip to finding their dream home. Those of you that work with buyers and those of you that do a lot of advertising for buyers, you understand the complexities. You've got to find a buyer that matches the credit score that you need. They've got to have the income. I mean, there's just so much stuff right there. But the very first door that we've got to break through is that credit. And a lot of times when you're doing advertising, there's a fine line there. You know, as realtors, we're licensed to be realtors. We're not mortgage people. So when we're advertising specials or we're trying to provoke that conversation with a lender, we have to be careful. So what we found is that you've got to have an offer, a conversation piece to start the conversation, to get the buyer comfortable, to have that conversation with a lender. And those of you that work with buyers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can go on Facebook and generate an ad and get people talking, and then you've got to ask that question. Have you gotten a pre-approval? How about I set you up with my lender? And that's very uncomfortable. So what we found is if you start that conversation off in little pieces and not the whole chunk, chances are you're going to be a lot more successful on your conversion. So let's talk about one of the strategies that we're using right now to be a conversation starter and potentially set up buyers who might be just below the credit threshold to have that conversation and get excited. Here is a company that we use, and we refer this out to buyers, called rentreporters.com. I'll put a link to it on the bottom, but go check them out. And if you've got buyers or if you have a database of buyers, send this to them. If they're renting, now caveat, they have to have a good rental history. They can't be like evicted twice or, 12 times late in the last 3 months. But if they've been renting from a property manager or a homeowner for a couple years and they've got good rental history, do you know that Rent Reporters says that on average they can increase a person's credit score by 40 points in 10 days? Now, let's talk about why that's important. Not all of you have areas that have USDA eligibility. USDA, what is that? That's zero down payment options. Oh, I could do a whole video on how you can make offers to buyers with zero down payment. But not today. Listen to me, Linda. Let's get these people started on a conversation with you and then crack down some awesome offers for them to motivate them to want to work with you. So send them to the site, Rent Reporters. And the Reporters is, and I think it's like $9 a month as long as they use it. They are going to start to report their rental history after they verify it, and it's going to change their credit. So how does that work? Let's say you have an area in your territory that does qualify for USDA. So what's going to happen? Let's just say they're at like 590, 600, 620, but they're below that 630 or 640. It fluctuates for a USDA loan. You get them onto Rent Reporters, and within that 30-day span, their credit goes up to 670, 680, whatever. Now you've got a conversation where you can drop a massive offer. Hey, Mr. Buyer, congratulations. I'm so glad I sent you this site. How would you like to now explore possible homes in areas that have no down payment? Could save you thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on the purchase of your home. And then whatever offers you have to couple with that, now you become dangerous. That's a real estate agent that's going to get conversions, as opposed to an agent who says, hey, let me send you a link, start looking for homes, and let's go ahead and talk to my lender right now, right? That's not going to convert, not in today's economy. So use this site, Rent Reporters, and use them well, and watch what happens to the conversations you have with your buyers. All right, guys, Kelly here, your Ninja Real Estate Marketer. I love doing these videos for you. Let me know if you found this to be of value. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to find out, drop me your email below. You want to find out how you can find every home buyer in your zip code with a 700 plus credit score that makes $50,000 or more a year, has 25K in assets minimum, and has been renting for 3+ years in any zip code, any county, any city. If you want to find out how you can do that literally in seconds, drop me your email and say, Kelly, I'm interested in what you just said about renters. I will do a video with you, a Zoom video with you, and in 3 minutes, I will show you something that you didn't know was available to you. Guys, my team is using this right now. The team that I'm on, we did 800 units last month. We're using these principles to make our message and our offer stand out above other agents in our area. And I'd love to share this with you. So drop me some comments below if you're interested. But again, check out rentreporters.com. Start using this with your buyers. Again, this is a conversation opener. You've got to have some buyers in your database that maybe were on that fence. Now's the time to go ahead and drop this grenade in the pond and see what floats up. I believe it'll change between now and December. It'll change potentially how many closings you get. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I appreciate every one of you, and subscribe to my channel. Drop me some comments below. If you want to find out about how to find these buyers I'm talking about, let me know and we'll get together. All right, I'll see you on the next video.